4 days away from Christmas, so it's time to make some cookies. Today I'll be making cookies using some Cherry Brandy. So stay tuned. Okay, so today I'm making Cherry Brandy cookies. And I'm using very simple items. So, ingredients. So we're going to start today with the almond flour. I'm going to put 1 cup of almond flour. And I'm going to put 1/4 cup of unsweetened shredded coconut. So 1/4 cup. Then I'm going to put the rest of these raisins that I have here. So I'll go about 1/4 cup as well of raisins. And then I need So I have baking powder. I'm going to take 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. So 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Cocoa. Oh, that one's kind of empty. I had 2 of them. Where did they go? Oh, there it is. So cocoa, unsweetened cocoa. 1. Oh, I'm going to use up the rest of this container. 2. Yeah, I'd say it's about 3. Yeah, it's about 3. So 3 teaspoons of cocoa powder. I'm using the premium cocoa. So if you're keto, it has 3 grams of carbs in this cocoa and 0 sugar and 1 fiber per tablespoon. So very low carb. So I'm just going to mix that up with magic spoon a little bit. There we go. Now I'm going to add some sea salt. Woo! Yeah, kick the stand right across the room. So we're going to add some sea salt. And then just mix that up real good. All right. Now for sweetness, I'm going to add these little packets I have of stevia. I don't have a bigger bag or drops or anything, so I'm going to add 2 packets. I think these are pretty much made for coffee, but that's okay. It works. I don't want it too sweet. Then you can mix that up again. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to add some butter. So 2 tablespoons of butter. Just going to cut it up a little bit there. And it has to be at room temperature. Okay, so now we're going to use the liquid, or we're going to add the wet stuff. So I'm going to add an egg. So just a little bit of water, just a little bit, just so it's more. So I'm going to add just a little bit of water. It's a little dry. Ooh, I forgot the nuts. So I'm using walnuts in this recipe. So I'd say about this much. Not too much. We don't want too walnut. Too much walnut. There we go. Actually, I'm going to add a little bit more. Break it down. So I'd say about 6 walnuts. You got to crush it up. There we go. Add a little texture to that. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of brandy. 1 for that. And 1 for moi. This one goes to me. Let's see if that's going to be good enough. Let me wash that spoon and add another tablespoon of brandy. So 2 tablespoons of brandy go into this recipe. The cherry brandy. Give it that Black Forest taste. Jay's probably thinking, oh yeah, baby.
I was.
Yeah, I know. You love that, eh, babe?
I does.
La, 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 la. So I'm going to take a tablespoon and roll it. And place it on the cookie sheet. So I hope that you guys are all ready for Christmas. I'm pretty much ready. This is the last thing I have to do besides beans. The night before Christmas Eve. So on the 23rd, I'll be making beans. So I'll probably be making a video about that. And yeah, I'm pretty much done. It's going to be a very easy Christmas this year, which is great. Less stressful. Nice and easy. So this year we're planning on Christmas Eve having some Chinese food with my family. And then on Christmas Day, we're having a dinner. So I'm making some homemade French beans. And I think my mom's making turkey, she said. Turkey and whatever, the fixings. So that's going to be your holiday. I'm making these cookies because, well, I'm trying not to eat a whole bunch of sugar this year and a whole bunch of baking and all that because it's not good for me. It's not good for Jay. So, you know, these are a little bit more, these are a little bit low carb. So this will pretty much be your treat this year. In the new season, well, the new year for 2023, I plan on going full-blown keto. And Jay's coming along on that journey. So the recipes, so the recipes will be changing. I already started eliminating everything in my pantry that I don't need anymore for this kind of lifestyle that I have right now. And I gave some of the foods away to a friend of mine. So all my baking stuff that's no longer going to serve me, like cookie mix and, you know, cake mix and stuff like that, that's all gone. So everything's pretty much going to be made by scratch, or if I buy it and it says keto on it, or, you know, sugar-free kind of thing. So, but I'll tell you, my pantry has to change dramatically. I can't be living off a lot of processed stuff anymore. And when you're somewhat of a prepper, it's very hard. You got to figure out how to do it with a person that has to, you know, eliminate a lot of carbs and a lot of sugars. And that's pretty hard because there's flour and everything, there's sugar and everything. And yeah, so no more pastas, you know, no more rice, no more, lots of stuff. So now my pantry has to be filled with things that I could eat, things that Jake could eat, and things that will make us healthier. All right, so there's my cookies. I have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. I made 11. There's one missing. That's fine. It's going to go in the oven at 375 for 11 minutes. Oh, let me just press down on these Just, there we go. Little not thumbprints, but little fingerprint cookies. So they're going to be like bite size, which is okay. So there we go. Okay, so while we wait for the cookies, I want to talk about the keto diet itself. Now, I'm not a specialist on it. I've never really done the lifestyle change before. I've dabbled in it kind of thing, but I'm just learning about macros and stuff like that. So bear with me. At one time, I was right into the paleo diet. I did that for 3 years, and that was great. That was great. The keto's a little bit more, well, the dirty keto. I'm trying it to see how it's going to work. I'm learning that it's expensive. That I have to agree. It's going to be expensive. I'm a frugal foodie, so I have to find ways to make frugal recipes keto style. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge because everything's gone up, and you know, fruits and vegetables, they're pricey, very pricey. And that's one of the main things that you eat on this diet. Or this is the one thing, let me rephrase that. This is the one thing, or the two things. Let me rephrase that. These are the things that you eat in this lifestyle. You eat fruits, vegetables, meats, proteins, and fats. So those are the things that are expensive. The coconut oils, the olive oils, the fruit and vegetables. Well, you know, you could only eat a certain kind of fruit and a certain kind of vegetables because some are very high carb, high sugar, fructose things. Like I can't eat bananas. I can't eat potatoes. I can't eat sweet potatoes. Those are my favorites, right? Apples, those are all things that will spike my sugars. So I'm going to be eating berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, stuff like that. So I'm finding ways to get it cheaper. So when they come fresh, I'll buy them. When they're like 88 cents, $1.88, you know, for a little pint, that's fine. So in the meantime, I buy it frozen. Like I'll buy a big bag about this big. You know, I could do something with it for $2.50. So I'll have to find ways. I'll have to find ways to share with you how to go on a keto diet on a budget. And like I said, pantry items, they can be pricey. It's an investment, but it's an investment on my health. Because if I invest in my health with what I put in my mouth, I won't have to invest on my health with the medication I'd have to take if I was sick. So I'll give you an example. If I took medication for diabetes, it would cost me about $350 a month for my medication. $350 a month. You know? And that's not injections. Those are pills. So, but if you, like me, watch your diet, do the exercise, drink your waters, keep your stress levels down, have adequate sleep, fix the underlying issues. Like, find out what's causing your diabetes. You know, what's making your blood sugar go up. You know, once you do that, you can pretty much help yourself. And that's what I've been doing. I've been going on this keto thing for about 2 weeks now. I'm not 100% keto. I'm not in ketosis or anything, but I'm doing a lot better than I was before. A lot better. My sleep is kind of off right now, but that's because you kind of go through what you call a keto flu. So you might have insomnia, you might feel kind of icky and yucky and maybe a little dizzy, sometimes nausea. That's because you're getting rid of all that shit that's in your body, right? So they call it the keto flu. That's going to happen, and that's fine. Just drink lots of water, keep eating healthy, and in time, everything's going to go great. So right now, like I said, I'm making these cookies today so I could have a little bit of a dessert at Christmas time. This way everybody could have their little, desserts, because there's going to be desserts there. My sister made some. She made some peanut butter balls and all this stuff. And I'm like, peanut butter balls. I love peanut butter balls. So I might just make some almond balls, some fat bombs and stuff like that later on today or tomorrow. But other than that, that's what's going on. And this is why my channel is going to be changing a lot. So keep watching, guys, in the new year and see how this journey goes. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. A lot of these recipes are tasty. And you don't really miss the old lifestyle. You don't miss eating out of a cardboard box and eating out of a can and all that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll still eat out of a can, but it's just going to be like vegetables and stuff, right? Vegetables with low sodium and stuff like that. But mainly it's going to be fresh. It's going to be delicious. And it's going to be homemade cooking. Well, the cookies are ready. A little hot, so we're just going to... Oh, yeah, they're ready. Nice and bite size. So here's a cookie. Here's the Cherry Brandy cookies. Doesn't taste like Cherry Brandy.
No.
But it's good. It almost tastes like a chocolate macaroon.
Yeah. Still got a bit of that sandwich in the back of my throat.
Mm-hmm. So these taste like chocolate macaroon. Mm. So those will be good for a Christmas little dessert for us?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good. So it's going to be one of our little Christmas desserts. I might make another one this week, a different kind. Because I'm sure everybody's going to dabble in this batch, so.
Yeah, that is good.
Nice and soft.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. The raisins are what makes it sweet, and the coconut.
Mm-hmm.
Raisins are not really keto because they hold a lot of sugars. But I'm not full-blown keto yet, so. Anyways. That's my Tuesday. Made some cookies. Tried these wraps. I'm quite satisfied. Here, one last piece of ham.
No, I'm good.
This is another thing I like to do. I grab the piece of ham, put a piece of cheese inside of it. I don't have the piece of cheese on me right now, but and then I eat it.
Yeah, roll it up and eat it.
Meat roll-ups. That's a nice little snack, too.
Any more of those cookies? Any more of those cookies?
No, they're for Christmas. You have to wait till Friday or Saturday. Saturday evening, darling, you'll have those beautiful cookies in your mouth.
You know, I love you.
Yeah.
You should give me another cookie because you love me.
You'll try something tomorrow because I'll make something else tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm going to try to make something this week every day. Like, a little batch to go over there. And it's going to be easier for us to go through the holidays without binging on these big amounts of, peanut butter balls, chocolate brownies, sugar cookies, and all the goodness. Anyways, I'm done. You done? Anything you want to say today?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Merry Christmas. We'll be back tomorrow with more Christmas editions of the Natty Show. And be sure to press on the like right underneath this video because it helps my algorithm. My algorithm is not the greatest right now, so that would help me out tremendously. Bye for now, guys.